Are you planning a trip to Japan? This video will blow your mind as we dive into the unspoken rules of Japanese culture and reveal the things you should never do while visiting this incredible country. From surprising cultural norms to rare travel insights, you'll discover the key mistakes that can ruin your trip if you're not prepared. Stay tuned to learn tips that even seasoned travelers might not know.
Planning your dream vacation but overwhelmed by all the options? Welcome to Dre Travel, your ultimate one-stop comparison site for travel and holiday packages. Whether you're looking for a budget-friendly escape, a luxury retreat, or an adventure-packed getaway, Dre Travel makes it easy to find the perfect package. Compare prices, explore destinations, and make your travel dreams come true, all in one place. Ready to discover where your next journey will take you? Hit subscribe and let Dre Travel be your guide to finding the best deals and unforgettable experiences.
Don't do this in Japan. Hey travelers, are you heading to Japan and want to make sure you don't accidentally offend anyone or break a local rule? Japan is one of the most fascinating countries in the world, but it's also a place where small cultural nuances mean a lot. In today's video, we're uncovering the surprising things you should never do while visiting Japan. Some of these will shock you, and a few might save you from embarrassment. So hit that like button, subscribe for more travel content, and let's get started. 1. Don't point at people or objects. In Japan, pointing with your finger is considered rude and confrontational. Instead, people use their whole hand or a subtle gesture to indicate direction or an object. For example, if you're at a restaurant and want to point to the menu, just lightly touch it or say what you want. This might seem like a small detail, but locals will appreciate your effort to respect their culture. Fun fact, in Japan, some people even avoid pointing at the moon because of an old superstition that says it will give you a torn earlobe. 2. Don't walk while eating or drinking. While street food is delicious and tempting, it's considered impolite to eat or drink while walking in Japan. People value cleanliness and order, so they expect you to enjoy your meal at a designated spot. Even vending machines often have a small trash can nearby, so you can drink your beverage on the spot and dispose of the can properly. Pro tip, if you're in Osaka, try takoyaki, octopus balls, but eat them right at the stall like a local would. 3. Don't tip in Japan. Here's a tip don't tip in Japan. It might feel strange if you're coming from a country where tipping is customary, but in Japan, it's not only unnecessary, but sometimes seen as insulting. Excellent service is already built into the culture, so instead of tipping, show your appreciation by saying "Arigatou gozaimasu," thank you very much. Fun fact, some restaurants might even chase you down to return the tip if you leave money behind. 4. Don't wear shoes indoors. When you enter a traditional home, temple, or even some restaurants in Japan, you'll be expected to take off your shoes. This isn't just a quirky custom, it's a sign of respect for the cleanliness of the space. Most places will provide slippers for indoor use. But here's a surprising tip. Bring your own pair of socks, especially if you're visiting a temple, because you might not want to walk barefoot on cold floors. Odd thing, did you know there are different slippers for bathrooms in Japan? Always switch to the bathroom slippers when entering the restroom and leave them there when you're done. Mixing them up is a big no-no. 5. Don't talk loudly in public spaces. Japan is a place where harmony is highly valued, and that means keeping noise levels down in public spaces like trains, buses, and restaurants. Speaking loudly or making phone calls in public can disturb others, which is a huge cultural faux pas. On trains, you'll notice people often wear headphones or read silently. It's like an unspoken rule of respect. Interesting insight. Even phone calls are discouraged in a public transit, and many people put their phones on manner mode, silent mode, to avoid making noise. 6. Don't skip the onsen etiquette. Onsens, hot springs, are a quintessential Japanese experience, but they come with strict etiquette rules that might surprise you. For instance, you need to thoroughly wash yourself before entering. The communal bath cleanliness is a must. Also, tattoos are often frowned upon in traditional onsens, as they can be associated with the Yakuza, Japanese mafia. Some onsens are more lenient with tourists, so check in advance. Odd fact, did you know some onsens have specific pools for soaking your feet or even drinking hot spring water for health benefits? But remember, Those aren't meant for bathing. 7. Don't stick chopsticks upright in rice. Sticking your chopsticks upright in a bowl of rice is a major faux pas in Japan. Why? It resembles a ritual performed at funerals, where chopsticks are placed upright in rice as an offering to the deceased. Instead, always rest your chopsticks on the holder provided or across the bowl. Fun tip: mastering chopstick etiquette, like never passing food directly from chopstick to chopstick, will earn you major respect from locals. Japan is truly a magical place filled with rich traditions, stunning landscapes and delicious food. But respecting its unique cultural norms is key to having a memorable trip. Which of these tips surprised you the most? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more travel tips and guides. Thanks for watching and see you on the next adventure. Sayonara.